everyone, welcome to my Flosstube channel, Thread the Needle. My name is Vani, and you can find me on Instagram also at My Stitch Diary. I also have an Etsy, Thread the Needle Designs. You can find me there as well. Now, today I am actually very happy with what I have to show you. I've gotten some quality stitching time in. I think the last time I was at the cabin, and so I had some nice time there as well, so it gave me some proper time to focus on my craft, and I'm happy to share that progress with you too. Then I have a few other things to show you and tell you that I'm still planning lots of things about my Flossmas videos. For those of you who don't know what a Flossmas video is, it's when crafters like us who have a YouTube channel will do a countdown to Christmas, and we call it Flossmas or Vlogmas, anything Christmas related. So let's jump right in with my update on my whips. We're gonna start with everybody's favorite and mine, Ganesh. And I am thrilled to say that I have completed another diagonal, and we are making some really, really, really good progress. I'm so happy. And according to, I forget what that app is called, where it calculates when it's your estimated time is to complete, it says I will finish sometime early next year, so I'm happy about that. So here it is. Look at that. So this is the edge of the piece, and then I have another 1.5 rows to go. So I think it's like 4 full pages and 6 half pages, because I think someone asked the last time and I had to look it up. So look at it. So I think what I might do for the remainder of this section here is to cross country this whole triangle space before I move on to the next row underneath. So that is my plan with Ganesh. Isn't it looking lovely? Now I'm not going to undo it, but you can kind of see, I'm just going to take off this one magnet. You can kind of see what it's like so far. Isn't that great? I can't wait for this to get close to completion. It's going to be amazing. Okay, so let's set that one aside. So that one, I completed, since the last time I showed you, I put in 672 stitches, and this is on 22 count, 2/1 full cross, and that brings me up to 62% complete. So fingers crossed I keep going in this same trajectory and it gets finished next year. Next up, we have the anniversary piece. Now I didn't put as much work on it as I would have liked, but I still got some stitches in. I got about 200 odd stitches in. This is on 28 count, 2/1 full cross. Happy with the way it's going. Since it's not my primary focus anymore, but still a focus, I'm happy with how it's going. And it's filling in quite nicely, and I can't wait to keep working on it. Yeah, I really like this one. Okay, moving on, we have my next focus piece, which is the Batman piece. I put in 470 stitches on this one, and that brings me up to 1.06%. So I got a lot to go, but still very happy with how this is going. This is obviously the letter B. So cool. And yeah, it's really fun to stitch on. And it's going okay. There's a lot of confetti stitching, but it moves quickly because it's so much of the same colors. Like there's a lot of the same red, and the yellows and oranges. So and the pages are small. This is the size of a page. So every page finish will feel like a accomplishment. So I'm looking forward to that. This is on 28 count, 1/1 full cross. Next up, we have a few pieces from my other rotations that I've been able to do over the last couple of weeks. And I used to have a stitch count goal on each one every time it came around in my rotation, but instead I decided that I wanted a diagonal row complete, and I've managed it so far in most of them. So we're going to start with Star Touch Meadow, the November one, the November block. I'm so happy with how this is coming out. I put in 1,277 stitches in this. Look at that. The fabric is from Kaylee at Kaylee 10 Stitch on Insta, and her shop's name is the Sewing Shop. And I got, this is 64%. This was what led me to want to diagonal complete, because just doing like 500 stitches on it, it wasn't enough for me anymore. I wanted to finish off a diagonal, and it looks so pretty. I love Caroline Manning designs. So fun to stitch on. Then next up is Peacock Fantasy, and I put in 790 stitches on it, and it's 10% complete now. So we're almost done with the body here, the rest of the wing, and then all the feathers will come down here. So I'm very happy with this one. And this is on 28 count 1/1 full cross. It's going to be so beautiful when it's done. I really love this one. So pretty. But so much confetti. Like a lot. Next, we get to see another owl of mine. And I'm happy to say that I put in 1,254 stitches on this and almost got a diagonal complete, just a couple of spots here and there. I think the reason I didn't do them, like you can see there's a couple of stitches there, is because I didn't want to pull floss for just that one. So I thought, okay, when it comes in the next diagonal, I'll do like 5 stitches instead of just those one or two stitches. So here it is, diagonal complete, Autumn Owl Trio. This is on 22 count 2/1 full cross. This brings us to 56%. However, that is not completely accurate, because from the pattern I did not stitch another row of pages of just orange. So it's a little different. So here is where we're at. Isn't it so adorable? So cute. Then next up, I have one of the birthstones, Sapphire, that I've been working on. And I put in 1,674 stitches and completed the diagonal that I was working on. She's just so lovely. I really like her a lot. And with this makes it 51% complete. She is a set of all 12 birthstones. And this is number 4 that I'm working on. So I eventually hope to have all the birthstones done, but I'm happy with the way this is going. This is on 22 count 2/1 full cross. And then next we have the latest project that I was working on just this last week. I don't know if I'm going to continue to keep it in my rotation until I finish the diagonal, because I only worked on it a few days, so I haven't finished the diagonal. This is Colors of India, a AI image that was charted by Kaylee for me, and I just love it so much. Here is that. It has so much color in it. Nothing really coming, stitching on of interest just yet. This is all still background work, but still fun to stitch. So I think I might just continue on and try to finish that diagonal there. These diagonals, most of them I will do 10 across, but these ones lately have been 20 stitches across. And last up, I am so happy to say that I actually remembered, and I actually did stitch on my Christmas piece for the month. I have a Christmas piece, and it's full coverage Christmas. I think that's our hashtag that me and Leanne started a few years ago. And I think I heard her say she's restarting hers. No, maybe she's not. But she's working on a stocking, a full coverage stocking, and I picked a Christmas mailbox. And look, I have finally started to stitch on something that's not background. That is a roof, everyone. That is a roof. That is the tree in the background, and that is a roof. And there's some sparkly stitches in there. I'm not sure if the light will catch it, but a couple of spots that here and there is some sparkly stitches, Kryneck. But so happy with this. Cannot wait to bring it back out on the 24th and 25th of this month again. Had so much fun with this one. This is on 18 count 2/1 full cross. It's a mini version of Christmas Mailbox by Heaven and Earth Designs. I absolutely love it. All right, so that is all I have to share with on my works in progresses. Next, I wanted to just share a few things that I got, that I bought from the sewing shop. First came this little bag purse. I think I'm in her monthly group where she mails out products that she's thinking about adding to her shop, and so she just wants to get our opinion on it. So this inside is a pattern that I created for her for one of the retreats. So here is the pattern there. You can find it on my Etsy. She kitted it up. So you've got your floss there, and it comes with a beautiful piece of Kaylee fabric. Right there. So this is this. And this is the fabric and the floss that goes with it. And then the next month, I received some beautiful fabric. This like minty green sort of cloud colored. It's so nice. And it is 28 count Lugana. I love a good Lugana. Isn't it beautiful? I'm going to have to find something really lovely to stitch on that. So pretty. And with it, she also sent, because she has started to dye her own floss as well, she has sent, now, I'm not entirely sure what the significance of these names are. She may be able to tell you, but these are the cotton flosses. Now I'm going to try and hold it up with the fabric so you can see it better. Okay, so she's named them by year. This is 1980. $1979, that's my birth year. 1975. 1978. And 1977. Pretty, aren't they? So that is all that I have purchased so far. I am attending a local retreat this weekend. It's a crafters retreat. I think I might be the only needleworker there, but there's always some lovely things there that we can purchase. I do dabble in crocheting and knitting. I am taking my regular retreat piece to work on, but I might do a little bit of knitting or crocheting. I haven't decided what yet. But yeah, so that's going to be fun. And I'm looking forward to adding another spot on my retreat piece. And looking forward to what I can share with you again next time. Oh, one last thing. I think last time I showed you the finished stitch of this pattern, and now this is how I decided to finish it. Just some foam core board for the pattern, and then some backing here, the black felt, and then some gold bead embellishment there. And that's it. So that is that. That was kind of fun. I don't usually fully finish items like this because I work on a lot of full coverage pieces, and so I don't really get the opportunity to do that. I just go get them framed. But I thought, you know what, let's give this a go. So I just did that. I think it looks great. So thanks again for coming and hanging out with me today, and I can't wait to share with you again the next time. I'm going to try to do it in another 2 weeks, and then again at the end of the month. We'll see how that goes. Other than that, things are going great, and I hope everyone is doing well. Happy stitching. Bye for now.